So I've been living in Zanzibar for the past 2 or 3 months, and if you've seen any videos of Zanzibar, you know it's a beautiful island. It's genuinely super lovely, but it's very different to be a tourist in Zanzibar and to actually live here, which is why I wanted to share this video. So I've done one like this one before, where I talk a little bit more about how I'm living here and the kind of work that I'm doing here. So if you've watched that previous video, you know that I'm an intern here in Zanzibar. I'm a tourism student and I'm doing a tourism internship at a super cool company called turqoise Paddle Sports, where I'm basically learning how to be a tour guide. And I thought I'd share another little vlog because my work days always look a little bit different. They don't always look the same. And I just thought I'd share with you what a typical day living in Zanzibar looks like for me. Here, by the way, my name is Lauda, and I've spent the past few years traveling all over the world to places like Kenya, Tanzania, France, Switzerland, Pakistan, and so much more. And right now I'm living in Zanzibar and exploring the island. So if you want to see more of Zanzibar, both from a tourist's perspective and from someone who is living here, definitely make sure you subscribe for more. But now let's go back into the video. So my time in Zanzibar is unfortunately coming to an end, and I'm really struggling with it, to be honest. Leaving is so much harder than I thought it was going to be, and I'm not leaving under the circumstances that I would have liked, if I'm completely honest, which is making it harder. But I absolutely love this island, I love this country, and I love the job that I got at my internship at turqoise. So I'm really sad to be leaving that as well. And yeah, it's honestly been a struggle, but I've decided that in my last days here, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in Stone Town, which is the place that I love the most on this island. It's the reason I came here in the first place 2 years ago, and it's where I want to spend my time before I leave. And I know for sure that I'll be coming back here and I will be spending long periods of time in Zanzibar again, because I just love this place too much not to do that. But still, for now I'm leaving and I'm just really sad about it. And I don't know when I'm coming back, so I'll be spending my time here in Stone Town. I've got the morning off today because I'm working in the afternoon when the tide is high, so I decided to just walk around Stone Town and take it all in, walk around the streets, enjoy the beautiful doors that I love so much, the souvenir shops. I also got a couple of souvenirs for myself, which I'll show to you later. And I decided to go to a couple of places that I haven't been before. So Stone Town is not a big place. If you're a tourist, you can definitely come here and see pretty much the whole thing in one day. But if you're living here, like, there's lots of little coffee shops and restaurants and museums that you can explore. And I haven't seen all of them, and there's more that I want to explore here, honestly. So the first place that I went to was this ice cream shop. So I've heard from a number of different people that this is the best ice cream shop in Stone Town, but I'd actually never been, and I love ice cream. I always have ice cream by the seafront in one of the restaurants next to the Cape Town Fish Market, and they have really good ice cream over there, but I decided to try this one. And honestly, the ice cream was very good, but I feel like it was very expensive for what I got. Like, it was a small quantity, and yeah, it wasn't that good in comparison to the price. Like, I'm glad I tried this place, and it's super cute, it's great, they have lots of different flavors. I went for just a chocolate ice cream, which is what I always order, and I'm very basic when it comes to ice cream flavors. I always go for chocolate, no matter how many flavors are available. But yeah, it was really nice, just a bit expensive in my opinion. I prefer my regular ice cream place, if I'm honest. It's cheaper and I get more ice cream and it's more refreshing, but I'm glad I tried it. So the next place that I went to was the Zanzibar Coffee House. So if you watched my last vlog, you know that I go very regularly to another coffee shop in Stone Town called the Karafu Coffee House. So I go there like multiple times a week. I love that place. It's right in front of the ice cream shop that I just went to. And it's a great place to work in. So I really struggled during my time in Zanzibar with electricity and like just power cutoffs, because I lose access to Wi-Fi, and I'm an online student. I study online. I've been studying while I've been doing this internship. And of course, I also have YouTube as a source of income. I have my Instagram, my TikTok that I also have to maintain, which, shameless plug, my TikTok and my Instagram is @LauraBorstein. I post lots of travel videos and travel inspo and travel guides over there, so definitely make sure you follow. If you like my content here, you're gonna like what I post over there as well. But as I was saying, I really struggled with losing access to electricity and Wi-Fi, and Karafu Coffee House is a great place to work. They have really reliable Wi-Fi that works great, and they're a specialty coffee house, so their coffee is great. I love their cappuccinos, and yeah, I talked about them a lot. But because I've been going there so frequently, I haven't tried as many. I've tried a few other coffee shops in Stone Town, but not as many as I would have liked. And the Zanzibar Coffee House was one that I hadn't tried before, and I'd heard great things about it. So I definitely had to check it out. So the Zanzibar Coffee House is located in a bit of a different area of Stone Town that I usually go to. It's less centric than some of the others I've been to before, but I actually really appreciated this because I got to walk around an area of Stone Town that I'm not usually in, so it just allowed me to explore the city a bit more. And once I got to the coffee house, they have like a ground floor where you can just sit and have your coffee there, but I didn't stay there. I went there for their terrace, so I went up, and the Zanzibar Coffee House is also a hotel, so they had like different hotel rooms, like different rooms named after different coffee types, which I thought was so cool, and the decoration was really, really cool as well. So I went up to like the top floor to the terrace, and there was no one there when I got there, which was so cool because the terrace, it's got like this little inside area with like seating areas and the colorful stained glass, which I think was so pretty. A little bit of information about the coffee they have and where they get it from. So they get it from like Mount Kilimanjaro, which I actually visited last year. It's a great area for like coffee growing, and the coffee grown over there is grown by the Chaga tribe, which they have a very, very long tradition of growing coffee. And then the view from the terrace was also really nice. Honestly, not as nice as I would have imagined, but it was still nice nonetheless. I really liked this balcony that you can see from there, and the building on like the other side was also really, really cool. You could also see the Anglican Cathedral of Stone Town in the distance. So I took a seat and I ordered a coffee, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't love the coffee, so I got an iced coffee, which I will say I don't usually get iced coffee. So maybe I just didn't like this specific, maybe I just didn't like the iced coffee, and if I would have ordered a cappuccino, which is what I usually go for, I would have preferred that and I would have really liked that. So don't take my word for it, but I personally didn't enjoy the coffee here when I was there, but I would definitely give it another chance because I think it might actually be my problem and not the coffee house problem, if that makes any sense. And what I did really appreciate about the Zanzibar Coffee House is that they have a lot more food options than, for example, Karafu, which my one complaint about Karafu is that I wish they had more food on offer. So that was really great about the Zanzibar Coffee House. Overall, I'd say definitely try it. It's like a really great place. I didn't like their iced coffee, but I suspect that the other coffees that they have to be good because I've heard so many good things about this place and everyone has recommended this place to me. People who actually live in Zanzibar speak really, really well about this place. So definitely try other kinds of coffee that they have. So that right there, like this tower right here in that building, is the Anglican Church and the former slave market of Zanzibar. So I'm pretty sure that this building over here is Emerson on Hurumsi. So they have like this rooftop where you get a 360-degree view of the city, and you also get some really great views of the Hindu temple here in Stone Town. And before I left Stone Town, I decided to stop by the Darjani market. So the Darjani market is just a local food market. There's a fish market over here, and it's also the best place to buy fruits and vegetables if you live in the area, in my opinion. It's very much a local market, but tourists visit it too, and I just had to buy a few, like just a bit of fruit for my week for the last few days that I'm here. I really like the bananas and the mangoes in Zanzibar, so that's what I bought for a really, really affordable price. And then I went back to Migombani. So Migombani is the area where I live, which is maybe just like 5-10 minutes away by car, a bit more by public transportation. But I went there and I went to a supermarket right in front of my house called Migos Supermarket. So Migos is actually frequented by foreigners quite a bit because they have a lot of importation products. However, they're like mad expensive. Like I've seen 50 grams of coffee here being sold, like 50 grams of Nescafe being sold by like €8, like €8.21 or something like that, like 22,000 shillings, which is just like insane to me. Like that's crazy expensive. You can get coffee for far better prices here. And a lot of like cookies or cereal go for like similar prices, which is crazy. But they also have some things that are actually decently priced. So I buy yogurt here, Heinz beans, a few cheaper cookies, that kind of thing. So I just did like my groceries for the last few days that I'm here. And I went back home, prepped myself a meal, I had lunch, I got ready, and then just headed over to go to work. So going back to the souvenirs that I told you I got, so this is the first one of them. It's a t-shirt from the Zanzibar Football Club, and you will see these t-shirts everywhere in Zanzibar and Stone Town, in tourist shops. They're all over the place, but I really like them. I thought that the colors in this one were really cool, like the blue and the yellow and the stripes over here as well. I really liked them. So, I mean, this one's pretty basic. It says Zanzibar, it's the color blue. I thought, you know, if I'm buying a t-shirt from Zanzibar, it just has to be the blue one because they come in lots of different colors. And then over here, you've got the Zanzibar flag. So this tiny one right here, that's the flag of Tanzania. And then it's like inside the flag of Zanzibar. And this is actually Zanzibar. So Zanzibar is actually an archipelago. It's not an island. And the archipelago has two main islands. So this is Unguja or Zanzibar Island. This is like the very touristic one. And this is Pemba, which is to the north. And then these little palm trees are really cute as well. And I'm not sure if you can see, on camera, but you've got like this imprint all over the t-shirt. Yeah, I'm not sure it translates well, but it's like in the color blue. Like here you can see the palm trees a little bit. It's in the color blue, like all over the t-shirt. And this is the second t-shirt that I got, and I honestly love this one. This one is my favorite. So this one is from the Tanzania Football Club, and you can see here the Tanzanian flag that I was telling you about. And I just love the colors in this one, like the green and the yellow, and then the green here as well, and this blue. I just think it's so pretty, and it goes so well with the black. Like, I just think it goes so well. The stripes here as well. I really, really love it. And I actually have two of these because, so I bought one for myself and one for my dad. But the one that I bought for my dad, like it's mislabeled, like the size didn't come correctly. So it says it's XXL, but it's not. So it's my size. So now I have two of these, which not complaining, honestly. And then the last thing that I got is this little necklace, this little turquoise necklace. And I actually didn't buy this. This was a gift from my supervisor at the internship. So I was having a lot of trouble like leaving. I really love that place. And she gave me this as a gift, like my supervisor and my colleagues there. So this was really nice. I really like it. And I honestly wear it a lot. So after that, I went to my internship, I went to work, and I talked more about exactly what I'm doing here in some of my previous vlogs, but just to give you a little bit of a recap, I'm a tourist student, I'm studying a tourism degree online, and I came here because I wanted a little bit of work experience. So I'm a tourist intern at a company called Chewin's Paddle Sports. Chewin's Paddle Sports is a tour company that specializes in stand-up paddleboarding tours in the mangrove forests of Chukwani. So basically you can come here and paddleboard in a mangrove forest at sunset or during the day, and it's incredibly beautiful. So on this particular day, we were actually doing a 3-day course. So besides your regular tours, the tours that they advertise on their website, they also do courses. So courses like certification courses in stand-up paddleboarding, and the organization that they certify by is Paddle Canada because one of the owners is Canadian. And I actually got my certification on this day as well. So as an intern, I was offered to just get certified as well, and I couldn't pass on that offer, especially because I really like this sport and I definitely want to do more of it. If there's one thing that I've learned during this internship is that I definitely want to continue doing more outdoors and water sports. I really enjoyed my time here. I think it was really good for me personally as well. So I'm definitely looking towards a career in the outdoors tourism industry, or at least for a lifestyle that would allow me to spend a lot of time traveling and in the outdoors. So I was really glad that I could get the certification, and specifically on this day, it was so lovely. The sunset was just amazing, and the light this afternoon just made the leaves of the mangroves feel so green and the water so blue. It was truly a lovely day. So when we got out on the water, we basically demonstrated that we had the skills to get our certifications, and then we went on a little paddleboarding tour. We just went up into the river and then back out to see the sunset. It was truly lovely, and I'm going to miss this place so much. I can't believe that I'm so close to leaving. I really don't want to leave, but thankfully I think I've made enough connections and like quality connections that I can keep in touch with the people here, which is something that I'll also definitely miss. But yeah, I'm really sad to be leaving. I mean, who wouldn't be sad to leave a place as beautiful as this and a lifestyle like this one and this beautiful country, this amazing island. But like I said at the beginning of this video, all good things must come to an end.